Uh, um, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about was the for gym workers and for people who attend gyms. My concern is that there's these particles in people's blood, and the government have only just come out recently, or people who are work in neurotechnology have come out online saying that it's nanoplastics. But I said, oh, well, that's not a plastic. That's an actual, like a shard. And that's actually a structure with all these structures within it. And that's a gel and a structure that's like a shard, and that has sharp edges. So a couple of things that were to mention is that because the people just said, oh, it's nanoplastics, but the problem that I wanted to say was what actually is it made out of, and what are the physics qualities that it has. It does on people have started saying that these aren't nanoplastics, these are nanotechnologies, and that they're responsive to Wi-Fi signal, and that they grow or move or change in response to the signals. So then I said, well, what is the physics of these particles? Because when people are at the gym, the music's really loud, and because I'm already aware, I'm telling that I'm concerned that when the particles move through the whole blood, because it's all through the blood. It's everywhere. It's all through the blood. So when the heart pumps, is any of the physics of the heart charging or interacting with the particles that when they move up into the brain, it's causing a mild brain damage, or that it's damaging the blood veins or arteries or vessels in the brain? Because when the music at the gym is beating like that, it's somehow impacting with this system. So I was saying, please investigate as to what the physics is that is produced by these particles in the blood, because I suspect that they interact with, or somehow either interact with the Wi-Fi, or that they interact with the actual physics of the body, and that it's causing the workers' body tissue, brain damage, and that it's also causing the people who are attending the gym the same damage, specifically with the very loud music. The reason is because the music is so loud, and with that beat like this, that it's masking the impact of the pump. So if people just train without the music, and then they can get a bit of awareness or insight from the experience as to how much extra is there force in the heart now that these particles are all through the blood. The other thing is that there's so many questions about these particles, like, can they in any way damage the lining of the veins and arteries? Somebody else. So the other thing is, do these particles move through the eyes as well? So yeah, the first thing is to inform people that the particles are in the blood. The second thing is to say that the particles appear to be moving through the body and having some type of negative consequences on the body. So it's just, it's like, I'll repeat it, it's in that area being pumped up, and it's impacting the brain without our awareness, because nobody knew that these things existed, or that they were in our bodies. And then I'm saying that it's possibly that they produce or interact and create a type of physics or a type of electricity or something that we don't know about yet. So I'm saying, it's definitely also responsive or interactive with the loud beat in the music, not just music, but that loud, this one, as well as choreographed movement.